All right, hello everyone, it's silverkyle, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Immortal Hulk Omnibus, which just came out here in August of 2023, and I do believe that this is one of the most anticipated omnibus of the year for a lot of you out there, myself included. This one, Superior Spider-Man, Batman the Animated Series in Omnibus, and the Green Lantern Corps are definitely up there. This is my third time getting this. I started collecting the singles on issue 22, I believe, 22 or 23. Then I got the hardcovers, and now I've got the omnibus. And this thing is absolutely massive, but I think it is well worth it. So we are looking at $150 in the US, $187.50 in Canada. It is 1,616 pages, 1616 pages, and it collects. So it's the entire run of Immortal Hulk 1 to 50, as well as number 0, Immortal Hulk The Best Defense, Defenders The Best Defense, Absolute Carnage Immortal Hulk, Immortals She-Hulk number 1, King of Black Immortal Hulk, Gamma Fight number 1 to 5, and material from the Avengers 684 and Immortal Hulk Time of Monsters. And look at all of these incredible covers from Alex Ross, who, if some of you remember, was not my favorite at all. Alex Ross, I didn't like because he kept doing, so this is the standard edition as well. And they do have the DM, which is basically Hulk's face, also done by Alex Ross. And either of those I would be happy with because it's actual material from the comics that were made at this time. My problem with Alex Ross is that a lot of times he did the standard edition covers for something like in the Silver Age, and it really doesn't match, right? So whereas this, at least he was doing the covers, all of these gorgeous covers for the Immortal Hulk run, which was absolutely fantastic. One of the nice things that I really liked about it too, I just feel that he does a really good Hulk. So I was okay with that. And the other thing too is that it made me start to like him, because I wasn't the biggest fan of his, but this Immortal Hulk run for his covers, they really changed that. And look at that. This is the hardcover itself, and that is beautiful artwork. I'm slowly turning around with Alex Ross. So we can take a look at the sides here. So we've got on the left-hand side a little bit about what's kind of going on, and then we've got the creators on the right. All right, 1,616 pages. It's a massive book, but considering it is one of the biggest omnibus I've ever had, I expected it to be a little bit bigger. The paper quality had to be a little bit thinner, obviously due to it being this massive, but it's from Turkey anyway, so it is from iMac in Turkey. It's kind of what I expected, but there you go. However, 1,616 pages and we're getting that noise. I kind of like that. I don't necessarily know if it should have been doing that, but it is. So we have it right here, iMac in Turkey. One of these days, I hope the Marvel leaves them, but... And then we dive right into Avengers 684. They have this in here, or the material from this, because they have to set up something with the Hulk, which makes sense if you kind of know what's going on. I don't want to get really too much into too many spoilers here. And then we dive right in to the actual story with Immortal Hulk number 1. And the artwork here, who's the main artist? I think it's Joe Bennett? Is that who's doing the main artwork? Will they let me know? Probably not. Go over here. Yeah, Joe Bennett is doing the main artwork here, and absolutely love it. His Hulk is so nice. There's a great image right here. Like, oh, just absolutely gorgeous. I wish I had this issue. I have it in the hardcovers, but I wish I had that actual issue. So even though it is from iMac, because that it's a modern run, I mean, this just literally finished up at the end of 2021. So this is extremely up to date in terms of Hulk. So, I don't even know where I was going with that. We're talking about modern. Oh, modern. Yeah, modern run. Even though it is from iMac, as you can see, there's no real bleed through here. We don't see through any of the pages, which is nice because there's so much color. Usually a lot of the times when you get something from like the Silver Age, that's when you might be able to see through, because there's a lot more white. There's a lot less vibrant colors. Yellows and your whites is usually when you'd be able to see through. But here, the colors are much more piercing. So that is nice. I went through most of this and I did not see any bleed through, which was very nice. In terms of the paper quality, I mean, it is thin, and you do get that the glossy feel with also the dusty feel every once in a while. That is apparent here. But 1,600 pages, and it just opens up so nicely. Like it's really well done. I'll show you the eye in just a bit, and that's really done nicely too. I will say that every once in a while, though, you are getting a little bit, because it's so many pages, you are getting a little bit of gutter loss every once in a while. It depends on where you are in the book. So just bear that in mind, because, I mean, the 2-page spreads are quite nice. Like we saw the Hulk image earlier, just absolutely beautiful. And here, I just want to show some more. Alex Ross. That I mean, with Alex Ross, they had to have the covers here. And I'm really happy that they did. See here, Breaker of Worlds. It's kind of hard to see the of. Not that that really matters. I mean, it's just a word. You're able to get the gist of it. So in this, they kind of go, what's really interesting is that, I don't want to get into too many spoilers, but Hulk now, like he did at the very beginning, only shows up at night. And during the day, Bruce Banner is there. And he's essentially immortal in the sense that he can take so much damage and he keeps bringing back Bruce back to life. And at one point, it's during the daytime and they need to get from one area to another. And they went in a very, I won't spoil it, but for those of you that have read it, know what I'm talking about in the sense of how they traveled from one area to another with Bruce, because he couldn't turn into the Hulk at that point. It was good stuff. I really like that. Absolutely glorious. All right, so let's just take a peek here near the end for some of the extras. So see here we've got some extras, and you can kind of see through them, and that I'm fine with. For an extra, I'm okay with that. I don't need to necessarily. I'm fine with seeing through. That's perfectly fine with me. During the extras, it's just during the actual comics themselves. That is the direct market cover right there, which is also a very, like, I'm way happier with this one that they chose to go with. That to me is a perfect embodiment of Immortal Hulk, but that one's not too bad either. It's a nice image of Hulk. I just think that there's more going on here. To me, the allure of the Hulk too is he's just like a massive body with muscles. That's, that's the appeal of him. That's why I liked him as a kid. He was green, he was massive, he had lots of muscles. Good stuff. So, okay, so there we have it. I'll go closer to the middle. I don't know where nah. We'll show you the eye that I was surprised to see. So give me 1 second. All right, so this is close to the middle here. And that is the eye that we're looking at. I'm gonna have to fix that, obviously. But that's wild. I haven't seen an eye like that in a long time. I'll go to the other side too. Yeah, so there you have it. That is the Immortal Hulk. I can't even move this all in one shot. It's so big. There you have it. Thank you all for watching. You've been bearded in Beardage.